So after this, guys, I'll probably play some Sims. Like, probably play some, not Sims, sorry. Probably play some Jackbox. Or, no, actually play the Sims, actually, after this. Not feeling like Jackbox tonight, actually. Not feeling like Jackbox at all tonight. So basically, new identity and party astronauts. New identity is basically the old boys from E United with a few extra adjustments with Seb and Seb and a few others. There's John G, Dazzle, Relix. There's Jeremy 9000, but I'm not sure who that is actually because there's Seb and Raph. Those are the other two team members. This might be before that. I'm not too sure at all, but it could be a coach or a friend. I'm not even sure. So Seb, Raph, Relix, Dazzle, and John G here. MOTM. Party astronauts is Robbie, MOTM, man of the moment. Stellar, Ben, and Pawn alone. Knife round. Whoever wins the knife round will choose which side they go on. So new identity on the CT side. Ooh, that bunny hop there is going super well. Dazzle goes down. That's Zeb and John G getting the kills. Very important. Robbie gets another kill on Relix, but he's the only one left potentially. Ooh, Raph almost loses that. Beats Pawn alone. Pawn alone gets 2 kills and almost wins that knife round for Party Astronauts. Very important knife round, by the way. Very, very important. So it's probably suspected that new identity will probably go CT side. CT side, it's being known as the, the side where you run up the score on, get those extra points or whatever. So basically on T side, you're less pressured because you get the bomb planning over and over again. So I'd be surprised if they, don't stay. Which they do not. John G with the kit and smoke. Any utility from the CTs? The Ts? 2 smokes, a flash and a molly. P250 on Robbie. Ts. Looking for a mid split. B stack going on for new identity though. We have Dazzle lurking in the CT connector and John G on ticket. Going through mid at the moment. Stellar going to smoke molly off window where Dazzle's about to peek. Dazzle doesn't get the shot off, but doesn't get damaged either from the Molotov. Oh no, he does. It touches one damage. Dazzle shooting from jungle. Does get a tap on someone though. John G already backed off to CT spawn. That ticket, the bomb's being planted at triple. Right, danger box, so not triple. MOTM gets Dazzle. Trades out for the USP. Here's a rotate. Definitely know people are coming. Reader's coming from T spawn. Gets one from main A. Now he's going to go through. Looking for the T's. John G having the kit. The T's. One from Palace. And Relix is going to keep him company. John G's already on the bomb. Goes off it. Relix gets Robbie. And John G gets the bomb defused. Good work by John G there. And all the CTs go down though, but the bomb gets defused. And the MP9 is going to come out. How will the T's eco though? They can force up potentially as well. MOTM goes for the armor, the AKs, and the utility. Everyone goes for that. Armor, utility, and 2 deagles. It's going to surprise E United. Relix goes down. MOTM gets the first kill at window. With Relix going down the window. T is going to go back and get the bomb carrier. Now the CG is going to realize this is a probably awkward scenario that they only have MP9s and UMPs. John G's really got the only weapon that can really challenge these AKs at long range. MOTM sees the smoke, clears at middle, gonna flash it off. T's rotating through to T spawn and gonna go to A. Dazzle's actually pushed through main A. Hey Lucas, MOTM gets Raph trying to flank through TV room. Dazzle's close at main A. It's gonna spray hard. Doesn't get the kill there, but eventually goes down to Robbie with the deagle, and Robbie's gonna probably pick up a gun. John G around danger box. The flashes go in. John G gets one. Gets Party Ben, not the bomb planter though. And John G's gonna go down very shortly and spray through danger box. And Stellar gets John G, and bombs can be planted just behind triple. Molotov going down. Seb, the only one left. He knows there's one at triple. Gets Stellar. Does he know where the other guys are? Robbie throws the flashbang out from Ninja to get out of the Ninja position. MOTM sees that smoke, so he knows someone's there. And Seb goes down to MOTM. And that's a definitely good force up by Party Astronauts and a good round from them as well. And that puts the CTs on Eco. The MP9 was kept as well, so they don't have to buy a Mac 10. Anyways, Lucas, man, what have you been up to, man? Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon. What have you been up to, man? How are you today? The T side. There's an MP9 bought by Jonji there, and a Mag 10 bought by, not Mag 10, Mag 7 bought by Seb. Relix getting tagged up through the window. He's going to retreat out right away. Dazzle probably going to try to slug out that window. Raph gets sprayed down before he can get to the ladder room. And MOTM going to probably Molotov off short. Hatred Grenade going at Van. Doesn't get anyone though. 2 at B already. 1 at just under Van. Going to balcony now. And the other at bench. T's have full control of middle now. Party or Ben. Checking out underpass just in case anyone's in there at the moment. Stella recovers the bomb. He's going to push through mid. Dazzle trying to challenge that connector, but it retreats off to jungle. John G rotating through to B. Expecting a B hit. Molotov at window. Dazzle's being forced out. Robbie being hit quite hard by the Deegs there. Another Molotov. Dazzle's straight out of jungle as well. Now they're on the side. MOTM holding clean there. Ooh, Dazzle goes for the connection. Seb gets Party Ben with the Mag 7. Relix goes down. Seb gets another. Gets Robbie with the Mag 7. This is not looking that great for Party Astronauts, and they retreat straight away for a short, straight to A. It'll be an A plant from Party Stellar at triple towards jungle. Stella's going to back off to main A, and now it's going to leave Seb. Seb was covering AK though, so this helps him a lot. We're in the retake opportunity. Both at main A at the moment. They both do have, IDs. As you know, have a peak on main A. No kid on Seb either, so it's going to be working against him. Seb pushing upstairs, going to sandwich. No, retreats back. Maybe he might call this today. Gets a USP, he's going to call this today. He doesn't think he's going to win the retake, and I don't blame him. He's got no kit. He's got to get 2 kills very quickly. And T's can simply play for time. So just save the AK and call it a day. Get an MOTM recover like a rifle or something. He's going to keep the SMG. Seb staying at TV room at the moment. So now CT's, since they forced up kind of last round, they really can't buy either. Dazzle's probably going to get a Deagle. Anything else that can be really bought? Seb can buy a weapon for someone. Buys a smoke. HE grenade and flash from Jonji. T's got full utility. But Ben still has the UMP. And Porn Alone's got his AWP out. Mid control trying to be getting it for the trying to get for this T's at the moment. USP from Relix trying to see if he can pop a few heads. Seb going for the boost. Seb gets MOTM, and that's one pick that they needed desperately on the eco. May not mean much at the moment. Relix getting the USP back that someone dropped earlier when they purchased their own pistol. Porn Alone checking short from top middle. Doesn't see anyone at the moment. Stella pushing through Palace. Going to throw the Molotov down on A. Potentially keep the A players there. Robbie going for the smoke at window. And Robbie going to retreat back for the moment. Robbie recovers the bomb though. Ben holding the underpass area. Underpass entry area. Near apps. Throws the smoke out. Throws the flashes out at B. Trying to fake and execute. Seb retreating to the bomb site. Or pushing forward to the bomb site. Raph has been smoked out at market. And he's going to rotate over. He's expecting this is a fake. And the Molotovs go out on A site at the moment. One pops out Palace, one pops out Ticket. Flash goes down. Relix pops out of Shadow and immediately dies by Robbie. Seb rotating through CT spawn at the moment. Seb gets Stella but doesn't get Ben though. And he goes down the plant. Oh, Porn Alone goes from main A and nails him. Nails Jonji. Raph gets Party Robbie. And Porn Alone's going to finish off Raph. And that's 3-1 to the Party Astronauts at the moment. I've got to say, New Identity are going incredibly well on the ecos. Despite not winning the actual ecos, they're going incredibly well at the moment. The 4 AKs and an AWP. Full utility as well. Orgs coming out from their New Identity team. We have AWPed an AWP and an M4. Flashbangs going out middle. 2 flashbangs to be exact. With Jonji's pushing up to top middle. Ooh, this could be bad. Jonji getting hit quite a bit. Raph and Jonji combined to get Ben and Robbie. Very good kill there. And they might have found a bomb as well. Does Jonji see the bomb? But he's not going to probably try to secure it. Dazzle gets Stella. Big gun round here from New Identity. Jonji checking from short to see if anyone poked up. No one did. So Jonji knows the bomb is top middle at the moment. Checking underpass. And puts a boost up on there. Sees no one at the moment. He's going to hold top middle for the moment from short. Porn Alone. and MOTM slowly going for the bomb at the moment, because I'm not sure if someone's like sitting there just chilling, waiting for them to take it. Checks top middle after John G's and Raf's a bit of a surprise there. Recovered the bomb. MOTM, first off, he's going to crawl up middle. He suspects someone might be there, but I'm not sure he's going to be someone be close to this angle where John G is. MOTM gets John G. Pawn alone gets Raf, and now it's a 2-on-3. Seb at the back of B at bench at the moment. The Molotov's getting thrown down middle. And now where are Party Astronauts going to go? They're going to go through... I think they're going to go through main A. So they're going to challenge Seb, who's already in Palace. Dazzle's being rotated to B. But now Dazzle's creeping back in. Staying at CT at the moment. Seb holding from bench. And now it's going to be up to... It's going to be up to Dazzle here in Palace, I believe. Sorry, it's Relix that rotated. The Molotovs are going out. 1 on triple. The bomb's being planted. And MOTM gets Dazzle. Dazzle not getting a hit there. Really messed it up. Now it's all up to Seb and Relix. After this early 2-pick, Relix goes down and Seb goes down. Gets killed. Gets traded by Pawn Alone and MOTM with the AWP. And that's probably going to be a timeout from New Identity, because they should have had that round. I just can't believe New Identity lost that. It's just really good duels, really good one-taps from MOTM. From Man of the Moment, as I call him. Or Mossum, as people call him as well. It's just, it's just unfortunate I lost that. Like, it should have been 2-3. It could be a tech pause as well. But we never know. But we can't know, okay? There's nothing in chat at the moment. So, it's been paused for the moment, so they're ready to go back in. Might have been a tech issue, just in case, you know, like, why, like, John G missed that shot or something like that. You know, you never know. So, Dazzle, 2 CZs, 3 Deagles at the moment. Smoke's being thrown around by the Astronauts at the A side. Real's going really up close in the main A with the CZ. Do they know he's here though? And they do. MOTM sees the shoulder, and there goes Relix. Dazzle holding Connector. They do see Dazzle in Connector, and he's going to retreat back quite quickly. The Molotov being thrown out. Dazzle gets Pawn alone for the Deagle. Robbie immediately trades him out. Robbie takes some damage though from the Deagle and Dazzle. Buddy Band gets John G with the SG and Connector. Gets Raf too. 1 taps galore. Checking Jungle. Doesn't get it though. MOTM checking Shadow. No one there. And the last... Ooh, seeing the boost up. And Seb gets blasted at Ticket. And the AWP also recovered by MOTM as well. So they didn't actually lose the AWP in the end. Very good work there by Buddy Astronauts. Pawn alone, ready to get the AWP. Double AWP setup coming from New Identity. They will definitely need some rounds on the board. 1-5. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. Molotov being thrown at the main A area. Dazzle. Gonna throw the smoke in the middle. At Connector. Expecting some flashes to go in. Hatred Grenade goes down to Abs. T's looking to bunch outside main A at the moment as they push in. Smoke's going to be ready to be thrown at Jungle. And the Flash is going to be ready to go for an A execute. Here they go. The T's going through. They flash themselves slightly. And the Molotov's going down. And a perfect execute for the T's at the moment. Stella being Molotov at Abs. Checks stairs. Gets Dazzled stairs through to Smoke. Gets ult though. Not sure who by. MOTM spamming hard at triple. No one there at the moment. John G pushing the Smoke. Gonna hear him though. John G gets 1. Goes back to Ticket. The Smoke's no longer there though, so he's stuck in nature. Robbie gets wrapped and creeps through the Smoke. They don't know where John G is, but they get John G through the box. And Pawn alone gets Seb. And now it's just Relix at Ticket. Relix throwing the Molotov. Trying to aim at Palace to get back to the side. But Stella gets Relix just as he moves targets. And another good round by Party Astronauts here. It's not looking good at all for New Identity. 6-1 down on CT side at the moment. It just seems that, you know, Party Astronauts have got their number at the moment. Like, with all the strats and retakes, it's just not looking so flash. 2 CCs, 2 Deagles, and a P250 at the moment for New Identity. John G tries to be aggressive again, but it's picked off by MOTM. Same with Seb. They're trying to do the early push. They see Dazzle there as well. Dazzle doesn't get so lucky either as Robbie gets another kill on Dazzle as they do the push up mid strat. Relix gets Stella though at Palace and recovers the gun. Very important that 1 AK recovered. And now Relix, not sure where the bombs will be planted. So going to probably go to B at the moment as Relix rotates through CT. Suspecting a B plant at the moment. The T's, Party Astronauts, have already seen That B side is empty. Aiming the shot though, or market, and down goes Relix. Before he can really get anything off. And that's 7-1 to New Identity. Now buy-ups coming through for New Identity. The Orgs. John G on the AWP. Raph with the M4. Relix, oh, another pause at the moment. Relix was having the tech issues. This is the funny thing, guys, about Relix. Relix, if you don't know, Relix's real life name is Relix backwards. It's Skylar. And I was wondering why he would call himself, you know, Relix, and then like one of the people I know on New Identity, like the girlfriend of the person I know, was like, you know, it spells Skylar backwards, right? I'm like, oh, and I'm like, dumbass. Like, it never occurred to me that Relix was Skylar backwards. So it's his actual real life name backwards. I know, don't try the other dudes, okay? Daz will be like, Elizad backwards. No. It's nothing like that, okay? It's nothing like that for the other players. Just only that for Relix. Relix with the AWP. Relix is not at window, though. And neither is Jonji. It's Dazzle at window. Strange that one of the AWPs aren't trained on window, but Jonji aiming at connector. All alone, aiming at window, trying to remove Dazzle, aiming at connector, seeing if anyone's there. Flashbangs go out. Relix in Palace. If they push A, they won't expect an AWP angling at Palace. That'd be a weird AWP. But effective. Smoke being thrown from window at the moment. You know, creep through as T's take middle control. Dazzle at connector. The smoke goes through as well. So Dazzle's seen that connector at short, that smoke at short. And now they're going to think it's going to be rotate on B. Seb immediately smokes himself. They're going to spray from the smoke on window. Seb gets one. Dazzle gets Robbie from market. Dazzle spraying hard as he can, gets MOTM as well. Seb gets Stella and leaves one on short, which he sees. Dazzle gets a free K there, very important free K. And that's a big round win by New Identity here. Unfortunately, if they really want to break the Party Astronauts, they're going to have to win 2 more rounds to really do that. As they buy up SGs and AKs. Actually, not even 2. I think they're going to have to take... Yeah, they're going to have to take 2 rounds to beat them up. I was going to say, it might even be 3, but I'm like going, no, it's going to be 2. Double AWP setup once again. 3 Orgs as well. See what they can do here. So it won't be Dazzle at window, unfortunately. John G from Ticket. Going to go back up from Ticket. H-ing main A, and the smoke goes up as well. Dazzle on stairs. Ooh, John G gets MOTM as he picks out the shoulder peak. And that's good at seeing Dazzle getting smoked out in the stairs. And he's going to go back down. Check connector in the moment, just in case the T's are going through there. Doesn't see anyone yet. John G it's still at Ticket. Aiming main A. Dazzle doesn't hear any movement at all from connector. And Relix picked up through window. Raph goes down. John G, Relix getting those kills. Dazzle getting one at connector. Getting Stella at connector. Relix getting Robbie at window. And John G getting one at main A. And the bomb's been dropped too. So he definitely knows the bomb is there. John G checking Tetris. Seeing if anyone's there. Gotta go to triple. Doesn't see anything. Smoke going down at main A. The bomb's just outside main A. So it's very fortunate drop for New Identity here. As they try to play time. Try to force Pawn alone. Who's only got an AWP to do something. He's only got a Molotov to really use here. No smokes, no flashes. So he's got to like really contact play and hope that Jonji misses a shot. But this round, Jonji has not missed a shot. He's got the 2 players that try to peek out of main A. Seb throws a flashbang down there. Tries to see if he's still there. Pawns alone. Is he still interested in this to try to get for a plant? He can save the AWP, and they can go for another round and have some money at least. And that's what I think he's going to do. He's going to stay at T-spawn. Dazzle, go for the flank at T-spawn. Pawn alone peeks out at the right time, gets Dazzled. They know where he is now. They know where Pawn alone is. And they might try to go for him after time. Relix aiming up middle. John G hiding at Ticket. Hiding at Ticket. And they maintain the double AWP setup. Dazzle buys up another AWP. Seb buys up another... Raph's buying up probably another AWP. And the CT is going to go for another buy. Some AKs being thrown around at the moment. MOTM got his AK as well. Got some full utility to top it off. Double AWP setup. 2 AWPs and then 4. 7-3 Party Astronauts. HE grenades being thrown to finally break the T's. It'd be really good that New Identity could do that. Robbie getting tapped up just a bit at the moment with the HE grenade. The smokes are coming down to B site. Molotov being thrown towards the window area. Or underpass, actually, not window. Flashbang going out. Underpass has been mollied off. Good molly there. MOTM goes down. The Molotov goes down to underpass, and they get hit by Raph. Not Raph, sorry. By Relix's Molotov. MOTM. Relix aiming for apartments on the off angle. Gonna throw a smoke down at connector. No T sword out, unfortunately. Then, gonna have to retreat through underpass and then back into the TV room area. MOTM recovering the AK, accidentally dropping it. See if he can make some noise. Stella going back to T-spawn to the bomb. Thinking someone's going to push out. Picks off Dazzle, who's pushed through Palace. So it's a 4-on-5 advantage. The Molotov goes down the balcony. Seb basically nullifies it with his own smoke. MOTM spamming for the wallbang there. No one there at the moment. Party Robbie throwing another set of smokes onto A site. This might be the execute. Jonji from Ticket gets Stella, but he has to back off and he's immediately orbed by Pawn alone. That flash isn't going out as the rotate's coming in now. Relix on stairs. Raph at CT. Seb coming to join Raph as well. Raph throws the flash up. See if he can get any of the T's. Don't want it trash at the moment. Robbie at Palace. And now here comes the action. Relix going to go through connector at the moment. And I think MOTM must have seen Relix as he went through connector. Relix may have seen it as well, potentially Robbie. At Palace. Seb gets Ben. Relix gets MOTM. Seb gets Raph. Robbie gets Raph. Seb gets Party Robbie. Relix goes down. And Seb gets Pawn alone. And that's a defuse there. Real big trade there. Bomb was behind triple. And that's 4 for New Identity. And that's an eco now for... Oh no, they can buy up, sorry. Not an eco. They got the bomb plant down. It's going to be another buy round for the C's. Next round, they're going to be broken. Let's see the loss bonus, actually. No, I can't see the loss bonus, so rip. So this is not looking the greatest now for Party Astronauts. They've lost 3 rounds in a row. Double Alt setup, an MP9, 2 Orgs. Relix. Already at jungle. HE grenade being thrown at top of stairs. 2 AKs, a Galil and a AWP on the T side. Double AWP, an MP9 and 2 Orgs. I think Dazzle might have missed it on this one. He's got the MP9, but they're not on eco, so it might be a bit harder to kill them. And all of them have helmets as well. Chonji. Good morning, main A. Gets Pawns alone. He just peeks. Go look at Palace. No one there at the moment. Go check connector. No one there. They were thinking that Jonji was going to be at Ticket once again, but he was at Ninja. Oh, not Ninja. He was at Danger Box. Gonna go top of Ticket. Relix aiming for a connector. Flashbang goes out. Gonna check Palace. No one there. Dazzle in a really advanced position just near the entrance of Palace from the CT side. Sailor's gonna recover the bomb at the moment. 4-5 to the CTs at the moment. 2 already in apps. Not sure if not Jonji knows this. I think Seb knows this potentially. That's 2 are at apps. Relix being hit from B. Seb gets Party Ben. Doesn't know where to rest us, so he's going to stay on site. Raph aiming short. No one's popped up short yet. Oh no, once someone pops up short, Raph finally gets it. Relix gets MOTM. And the last of the bond carrier is Stella. And Raph sees him there sitting, waiting for his life to end as he couldn't push through. No identity, 5-7. And not to mention that all their teams survived. Very important there. So the CTs can start building up their money. However, if they lose this round, they'll be on eco, likely eco. They can force up them likely eco. Jonji going for the push from connector. See if he can get one. He gets part MOTM. Now he can go backwards, which he does. Goes back to stairs. Party Ben gets Seb, and he's gonna recover a gun because there's no one on B. Oh, he doesn't get the gun. Oh, he does get the gun. I was gonna say, did he not get the gun as he passed over? Pawn alone goes down. Sees one. Jonji misses the AWP shot, but gets tapped instead. Bombs just outside TV room, and Relix and Raph have rotated because they had to, but they've got control of B side. They don't know where the other players are. Dazzle going for a flank through C spawn at the moment. Checks apartments, no one there. Ben gets Raph. Checks where Relix is. Jonji sees one pass. John G gets pawns alone, trying to flank from jungle. Bomb being planted at default. Dazzle going for a really long flank as he goes through TV room at the moment. And now he's getting closer, going to go through apps. Flash happening, but John G couldn't get the shot converted. Relix and John G raining in AWP bullets. Dazzle checking apartments at the moment. One at Van, he won't see him. Dazzle gets Party Robbie. Relix gets Ben. Dazzle's still in apps. Dazzle gets stuck. Oh, he does get Stella, but Stella does get him with the P250. And that's going to be a defuse to the CTs. Another round 1, and they double AWP set up cap 6-7. Kit, it's in an orgs being bowled up. Full utility for the CTs. New Identity really doing a good job at trying to equal this up at the moment. 6-7. They can potentially convert this to a 1-half. After being 7-1 down, they can potentially convert this. It'd be insane if they convert this. John G sees one, gets Robbie. John G's been on fire with this AWP today. So many AWP kills. We have at least 8 AWP kills, and some of them being like first picks, Ras and ladder room at the moment. They might be hearing some stuff from Underpass. Not terribly sure at the moment. 2 going through Underpass. 1 at Main A and 1 at Palace. Dazzle going back to stairs at the moment. 2, 1 at ladder room and 1 at window. And they're going to go to the boost. They see 1. Seb gets MOTM at window. And now they know some guys boosting as well. Dazzle checking Underpass. Does see the Molotov being thrown. Dazzle gets gets Benz. John G gets Stella. Ooh, John G lucky there. And John G out-AWPs pawns alone again. 7-7 to New Identity. New Identity have won the last 6 rounds. The last 6 rounds. Mac 10's coming out for pawn alone. Ooh, buy here for the last round and a half. AWP being thrown. Are they going to keep this? Ooh, where's this? John G getting a bit confused there. Might actually miss the opening pick. The flames going down as well from Dazzle. Dazzle using his utility to the Maximus. John G not there to cover the AWP, which is not good at all. Smoke's going down. T's have got full control of middle at the moment. Seb going through ladder room. Gonna check if anyone's there at the moment. Smoke's already down at window. John G going for a harrowing shot from ticket booth. No one there at all. And now MOTM snuck back into CT spawn. And they don't know he's there. However, Relix is in the position behind Van, but MOTM might see this and flank him. And he does see him. Tries to check anyone else there. Someone that's short. He gets the one that's short. And MOTM gets both Raf and Relix. Good work by, good read by MOTM there. John G gonna trade for an AWP. Seb. His movement from apps. Gets Ben. Doesn't get Robbie though. Dazzle gets Stella, but Dazzle's been tagged up as a result. John G's at market. Dazzle's going to be coming from short. Robbie at bench. No utility used by Dazzle there, and Dazzle goes down, leading up to John G. And they know John G's at market. 3v1. And John G challenges Robbie, but immediately gets put down. And that's an 8-7 half to Party Astronauts. And, like, Party Astronauts winning that half. They could have won that half by a lot more. But it was really good play by New Identity there to get it back to an 8-7. Because at that moment, it just seemed like Party Astronauts were going to run away with it. But John G, with his really good AWPing skills, like incredible AWPing, brings it to 8-7. And really good, important first picks as well. Match is now live. CT side for Party Astronauts and T side for New Identity. New Identity needs 9 T rounds. Party Astronaut needs 8 CT. 2 HE grenades, 2 flashes, 2 smokes for the T side. 1 smoke and a kit for Party Astronauts. Going for an A execute, a hard A execute from 2 from Palace. The smoke's going down. 3 on A. 1 can potentially rotate, so it'll be 4v5. Raf gets Robbie. MOTM gets 2, gets Raf and Dazzle. John G trades MOTM after it. John G already at CT, gonna plant danger. John G down, someone's CT, sees 2 though. Goes back off, sees 1 stairs. John G gets pawn alone at stairs. Very improvised shot there. Bando's 1's at Ninja. And he knows where John G as well. Gets John G down as well. Doesn't know where the last one is at the moment. Ben's going for the defuse and he'll get it. He will get it. Good work by Ben's there. It's a opposite the last round, and Benz wins that against Relix. Ironically enough, it's the complete opposite of the pistol round. Complete opposite, where the CTs get it to defuse, and the terrorists aren't there. Now the D-Eagles are going out for New Identity, and some AKs as well. Big 4-star from New Identity at the moment. It's mainly because, you know, they got the plant. Big mix-up though, like they didn't give each other the right weapons and stuff like that, like early on, so Dazzle and Raph would have full utility and full armor. Now they go for a slower execute. Now, since they, you know, wasted about 15 seconds switching weapons. Seb checking inside main A. Has to check a few more angles because they wasted a bit of time there. Benz gets Seb one headshot. Benz getting hit tagged quite hard. The Molotov's coming in as well. Benz gets dazzled. Raph gets Benz with the AK. John G gets one alone. Relix gets MOTM with the AK as well. 2 MP9s left versus 2 AKs. Bomb getting to A side immediately. Stella rotating through CT. And one's already at jungle. John G expecting the CT rotation coming through. Ooh, John G did hear that. The HE grenade's going out as well. Relix hoping he was there, but he's not there. Relix planting triple, I believe. John G checking jungle. Sees one jungle. John G with the one tap. And now Relix is going to plant for main A, and he gets that plant down. John G holding not short CT. Relix goes down from Stellos in jungle. John G pulling back. Sees him. Pulls back to main A. He definitely has a path there. He's been mollied off. Stella aiming for John G, going for the defuse. John G gonna back off a bit. Stella, he's playing games with Stella at the moment. He's trying to get Stella to push forward. So you know Stella has to push forward to defuse that. But he doesn't know where John G is. He checks main A, he's not there. Will he go for the defuse though? He can't. Leaves a planting gift to John G with the MP9 and he retreats immediately. And that's not going so well at the moment for them. And it's just happening just the same. Like with New Identity's first half, where New Identity won pistols to CTs and immediately lost it against the Ts, and they got to save one weapon as well. They got to save, I think it was an AUG instead of the MP9, and now Party Astronauts on Eco. All got 5.7s though, except one. One's got a P250. HE grenades going through. No one taking any damage though. Stella from those grenades. Seb though, he sees the grenades. Sees the Molotov through the smoke as well, but I think that's a bug. Ben. Holding the AUG at the moment. Stella spraying that MP9. Getting more damage with the Seb than Seb got onto him. It's not looking so flashy at the moment. Dazzle. Jumping around TV room, drops a bomb just in front of apartments. As he goes down through underpass. Sorry guys. T's don't have much information here at all. Ben with a scout here. On top ticket. Checks connector, no one there. If we saw a T head there. Dazzle recovering the bomb. Looks like they go for a B execute as the T's secure middle. Finally, getting some extra information. Dazzle gets Stella, and a good shot at that as he saw the grenade being thrown. Gets him through the wall with a headshot. And Relix and Co open up one side. Porn alone gets Seb. Raph and Dazzle do the razzle dazzle and get Porn alone and Robbie on side. Ben checking through market. Gets Raph through the smoke. Not through the smoke, through the wall. John G at ladder room holding short. Here's MOTM. Doesn't know which way MOTM is going. So he's going to hold him on an off angle and catch MOTM when he moves. And he does see him when he moves with the knives come out though. Dazzle holding apps. Actually no, MOTM went underpass. I'm surprised John G didn't see him. John G getting a bit tapped up. He hears movement. And that will be from his teammates. John G finds MOTM looking for the exit frag and MOTM goes down. Dazzle hiding as far as possible. Far as fucking possible. And that's 9-9 for New Identity. It's a tied game now. They finally did it. They finally tied it all up at 9-9. Actually, they did tie it up at 7-7. But, you know, we'll just pretend they hadn't tied it up until just now, okay? A big tie necessary here, like an incredible tie. AK is another eco from Party Astronauts, and this might give New Identity the lead. Molotov's going down at Van. No one burning alive yet. Robbie takes a bit of damage. Jonji actually took some damage from the HE grenades. HE grenade being thrown at MOTM and Pawn alone takes severe damage from that. Ben going through jungle. The smoke's there. Ooh, it gets Jonji though, but Relix immediately trades. Relix at short now, so 1 for 1. CT's rotating across to A now. Raph already in connector. They're just letting the CTs do the aggression at the moment. Putting another smoke down there. Dazzle, just checking. Under shadow. Doing a little box jump, doing a little bunny hop. Probably will still see Stella go across. Stella recovers the scout. Gonna back off. Robbie on balcony. They're not sure what New Identity is going to be doing. Relix sees one. Misses the headshot though of the AK. Does some damage though to Pawn alone. Oh, MOTM, sorry. At the moment, going through market. The smoke's going on. The Molotov's going for A execute. The only one person on is Stella. And it looks like they're going to realize that there's going to be party at A side. And Stella's already been gunned down. Relix gets another. Gets MOTM as well on the rotate. And now it's just Robs in Pawn alone. And this is going to be another round for New Identity. As they peek through. Raph misses the shot there. Gets Robbie. Doesn't know where the other is though. He's going to check that little bit Pawn at CT. And Raph gets Pawn alone. And gets the USP. 10-9 to New Identity at the moment. And that's the lead as well. They thought they could keep this lead as well. CT is going for a buy round. 3 Orgs, 2 M4s, 4 AKs and an AWP. Relix throwing the early smoke at mid. Also a Molotov down at main A. Ben holding from triple. 2 coming through Palace. Jonji already seeing. He's actually going through to Molotov. Ben being contested at triple. Buddy Ben gets Seb, but it immediately traded out by Jonji. MOTM gets Dazzle. Raph pushing through middle. Checking where all the CT players are. Ooh, Raph gets MOTM and Robbie. Pawn alone. Oh, they're going to jump the window and he veils it because Pawn alone comes at the right time. Stella gets Relix. Stella spamming hard gets Jonji as well and then leaves it up to Raph. And they know where Raph is. Raph stuffing out that jump. So now it's Stella and Pawn alone. And now Raph making an entry through connector. Will he push out smoke though? Still at triple. And Pawn alone at main A. Bomb trap dropped in front of triple. Crossfire situation set up. So Raph. Stella does see Raph. I think, no, he does not. He's at danger box at the moment. Pawn alone takes on Raph and Pawn alone wins. Raph almost got him though. One tap and then he would have to snap on to Stella. And that'd be it. Org's being traded around. CT's going to buy into this. Raph can drop an AK down for a Relix. But they won't have much utility whatsoever, I feel. And I think Relix just does. No, Relix takes a CZ instead. Seb could definitely buy an AK here. And he does. He buys an AK. It's 1 flash. I feel like Raph could have... Nah, Raph couldn't have bought a second AK. He would have sacrificed utility to do so. Smoke's going up. MOTM does a counter flash. Does a smoke on a connector as well. Flash going out. Gonna peek middle. MOTM sees underpass. No one there. HE grenade going out apartments. No one touched, I feel. Yeah, no one touched at the moment from that. Jonji pushing through Palace. Raph spraying from top mid at the moment. Grenades going out. 1 smoke at window. 2 CTs pushing main A at the moment. Dallas appearing, Dazzle appearing out from underpass. Jonji, the other one Palace at the moment. And CT is going straight through to T-Spawn. They see no terrorists out there. They see no New Identity members. And New Identity pushing through connected to MOTM. Holding Palace from Tetris. The flash is going out. Spamming hard. He sees Jonji there. He's going to go out for main A. Raph, T's already on the site. Raph gets Pawn alone. That's 1 down. MOTM getting sprayed hard. Bomb being planted triple by Relix. Relix going into CZ. Can he get MOTM? Doesn't see MOTM out there, so he's going to back off. Ooh, but as he repicks again, Relix goes down. Ben pushing up through connector. Smoke going for jungle. Hatred grenade not used yet. Raph already checking stairs. Does see a shot coming in from the connector. So he's going to keep holding that. Gets Party Ben. Dazzle gets Stella on the opposite end at the edge of connector from underpass. Now they're going to back off. Getting the smokes. Getting pistols. MOTM being chased through T-spawn, it feels. Will he get smashed? He doesn't. Dodges a few shots. Dazzle still in underpass. And Party Robbie in ladder room. They're going to save their weapons. It's going to be 11-10. New identity. And jeez, new identity. As soon as the Party Astronauts tied up, new identity get another round. And CTs are a bit reset, you know? Bit of a resetty here. Grenades going out for the CT side. Desperate for a win here, that Party Astronauts. Molotov going for Van. Smoke already going up. Hatred Grenade going for bench. Did they get anyone? No, he actually did get Stella. Right on the noggin too at bench. Checking the balcony. No one there. Molotov being thrown at Van. And Seb may burn. Dazzle gets Stella. Saves Seb. Seb gets another. Gets Party alone from bench. Robbie already rotating at market. Going to peek that. Robbie gets wrapped. Robbie dodges the trade, fortunately. Molotov being thrown to market by Dazzle. Dazzle firing it short. Checking if anyone's there. Relix set up apps. The push is going through there, and Relix gets MOTM. That's MOTM down. Robbie from market getting pushed out right on the bomb site. Trying to guard all the exits. John G goes down, but the HE grenade from John G will revenge and get Robbie Ben at short. Trying to prevent all the exits. You will see Relix though and take his weapon. Dazzle's got to start running though. He's got no time. He's going to get hit by the bomb. And it could be some severe damage. Ben holding jungle from Seb. Dazzle gets the org. Going to keep that org. Ben manages to nick an AK. Relix's AK in the end. As they can do a buy up. Party Ben's can get a bit more, ammo. Org being thrown around. Buys an org of his own. Smoke going up for middle from the New Identity team. New Identity 2.2 rounds up at the moment. No AWP chosen by New Identity here. HE grenade gets thrown down in connector and does some damage to MOTM and Pawn alone. Both at connector. Dazzle popping up through underpass and he gets some kills there. Dazzle gets MOTM. Throws another grenade. Can he actually touch Pawn alone as well? Pawn alone on 4 HP from utility alone. He's getting whacked around like a pinball machine at the moment. Raph. Checking out shorts. As they creep through. Seb recovers the bomb at top mid. Not sure what they're going to do at the moment. Dazzle is in the window. Has to snap around. Gets Ben. Raph gets Robbie at ladder. Relix gets Stella. Coming from short. Double attack from short. And Pawn alone on 4 HP. Gets Relix, but Dazzle immediately trades out. Dazzle also recovers the AWP from Pawn alone. And this is falling apart for Party Astronauts at the moment. New Identity has been quite an arm wrestle since 7-7. And New Identity has just got kicked off its clean set of heals. And is really running with it. To an AUG, 3 AKs and an AWP, full utility. And just an eco from Party Astronauts. They're going to have to put everything they've got into next round. Unless they win this round, of course. Then, don't know how. HO grenade going out. No one got hit. Molotov on balcony. Ben aiming at Heaven with the scout. Not Heaven, sorry, at Palace with the scout. MOTM also covering Palace. The Molotov goes through. MOTM's been taken out of position. MOTM already on 23 health. 7 health now as he burns. MOTM could have died there. He steps at connector. Dazzle gets Ben with the scout. Early pick there. Pawn alone getting tagged up a bit. With the deal, Seb wins Robbie. Wins against Robbie. Stella rotating. Stella gets Seb with the headshot to P250. Gotta recover a gun there. Gotta recover an AK. Dazzle checking short. Wins the duel with Pawns alone, but Stella trades. Stella, it's shut down by John G. Raph rotating for CT at the moment. Really trying to take away all the CT's weaponry at the moment. Trying to really drain them dry of anything. MOTM running out. Trying to look for a gun desperately. Bomb's being planted by Relix. Gives them extra money to the T's. Allows them to keep buying. Keep buying for at least 2 rounds. Georgie holding safe from top of Ninja. Holding connector. Bit of cat of mouse here. He's trying to find a gun. There should be a gun here, surely. Nicks the AK. Gonna pop back out, however. Raph sees him, and Raph ends him. As he just gets the AK, he just gets, his life ended, and the CT's gonna have a full buy, but no guns with it. They're gonna try a double up setup. 3 orgs and a double up setup. Might be a timeout called here for sure by Paddy Astronauts, because if they lose this round, the game's over pretty much. Like, very over, very quickly over, because they'll be on the eco after this. Well, they'll be, no, not on the eco, so they'll be on a 4 spy, and they won't have much at all. Grenades going out now. Patriot grenades being thrown from the CT side. Big round here. Ooh, no. Seb gets Stella. Stella almost dead though. Stella still aiming at apartments. Flashes and utility being spent by New Identity here. Another Molotov at Van, but that's already been snagged out. Relix checking the orb, checking Van, checking his site. No one's there. MOTM have pushed up to the main A. The bomb's actually being popped out of Palace, and the bomb goes down. And that means Dazzle's going to have to go get it. Dazzle gets orbed by a pawn alone. Raph gets MOTM. One payback, but at the moment they're huge disadvantage at the moment. One going through middle at the moment, which will be Relix. Raph already in Palace at the moment, really pushing the CT's back, trying to, but he's being pushed back himself. Robbie pushing up for his short. Aiming at connector, sees Relix, and Relix goes down, and now leaving everything up to Raph. Raph gets hit for HE, and Raph gets AWP'd. And that's a brown for Party Astronauts. Funnily enough, that actually all rhymed, by the way. All rhymes. Big win there for Party Astronauts. Like a mega win there. They really needed that. Like, really needed that. Like, I can't stress that enough. Otherwise, they'll be playing eco at match point. Double up set up, 2 orgs, full utility. Against the same thing. 4 AKs, full utility. And 1 AWP. So, not against the same thing. Party Portalone gets Relix, and that's what they need. Raph trades them out, though. That's what they don't need. They want that 1-man advantage. And this is not looking so good. T's going through. MOTM gets John G. Smoke's going everywhere. MOTM hiding in the smokes. Spraying hard. MOTM eventually goes down. Robbie gets Seb. Raph gets Robbie, though, at window. Trade's going everywhere. Dazzle gets Ben. And that might be the trade that ends it, potentially. Stella, the only one left in jungle. Raph. They don't know where he is, though. Raph thinking he's that short. Stella gets Dazzle. But he knows Raph is here. Raph can't connect it. And Stella gets the 1-tap all catch of the org and recovers the AK as well. The CTs here not looking that healthy financially. And neither are the Ts either. SGs, 2 AKs. Relix can't buy anything, I don't think. Relix with the Glock at the moment is going to go for Tech 9 and some smokes and flashes. And the CTs are just in the... Oh, they're not in the hole. We'll just trade some utility out for the guns. One org, 2 orgs, an AK, and an M4. 3 AKs, this SG, and a Tech 9 at the moment. We really need those early frags. New Identity to win this. We really need an early frag to get that 15th round at the moment. Seb going through underpass. Can they spot anyone through here? Doesn't see anyone at the moment. Slowly but surely goes through. Ben, the flashes go down. Dazzle gets Ben. Dazzle on 2 HP though. Better be careful with the Molotov. Execute on main A at the moment. The rotates are going through. Pawn alone going to CT. Party Robbie gets Seb though. Doesn't even take a scratch in a window. Gonna trade the weapon out for an AK. And the T's might have to withdraw and head back. With the SG. John G going back through main A. Gonna rotate onto B. Feels like they've done a full rotate. Raf in shadow, though. He's a bit stuck here. They're going to keep middle control at the moment. They don't know where Raf is. So that's why they're a bit scared. That's why the party astronauts have rotated a bit. Because they're thinking that Raf may have snuck onto B. But at the moment, no one's at B at the moment. And what New Identity must be trying to do is must be trying to draw rotates to B. So they're facing 2 people rather than 4 at A site. With Raf already at shadow. So they've got a lot of information there on the A site pick. Pawns alone. Pawn alone doesn't know that Raf has the shadow position at the moment. They have no information there. Raf throwing the flashbang at jungle. They definitely know someone's there. MOTM must have seen. Oh no, MOTM didn't see the flash. Checks the site. Gets John G. John G goes down. Dazzle goes down. The flashes and Molotovs are going through. Stella rotating from market to the bomb site at the moment. Flash going for its CT. Not sure why he tried that. Wasn't high enough, I feel. It wasn't. The bomb being planted. One at Palace and one at... Trying to move to triple. And Raf goes down at shadow. Very good work by Robbie there. And that's another defuse by Party Astronauts. And the T's have no money. New Identity. Having a bit of an identity crisis here. So some CZs. Smokes. Some Tech 9s. A Mac 10 from John G. Is that with a Zeus too? No, it's probably with a Glock. P250s. John G should have maybe not done a invest into a Mac 10 there. But, you know, what's done is done. They can win on a half buy here. New Identity will be looking really, really good. Especially since the Party Astronauts have no money. And will be on a real strict force. They will be on a really, like... Sorry, not no money. They'll have a really restricted buy. Mac 10 going through. John G's probably will be the opening pick. They rush through. The flashes and smokes. John G gets down. Raf gets down. The Molotov goes down. One at market when he goes down. Pawn alone from short. Gets a shot in from there. Actually, Pawn alone's in market. Gets John G as he jumps over. Can he get anyone else though? Seb recovering the AK. Pawn alone gets Dazzle as he peeks. Seb gets Ben. Leaving only Pawn alone at MOTM. MOTM pops out and goes down to Seb. And that's not probably the ideal way to do that. Smoke going down, a counter smoke going down as well, the entrance. And Seb sees Pawn alone, and Pawn alone goes down. Big force win by New Identity there. And that Mac 10 putting in work. And Seb putting in work with the AK there as well. Orb going to Relix. And John G recovering an Orb as well. That's going to be very important for post-plant scenarios. And 13-15 for New Identity. New Identity have 2 match points at the moment. And basically it's a cobbled together buy for the CTs. As I said before, won't be much utility. Relix gets Party Ben, and that's not an ideal way to start. One scout's gone down. Dazzle going for the flash. Doesn't see anyone at window at all. So he's going to back off. Checks the ground. He does hear a shot from window. Can check window and short. Oh, he sees him. Dazzle takes a severe damage though from the M4 there. Dazzle tries to back out, and he does successfully. Robbie gets Raf. Not without... No, it actually did take some damage, Dazzle. Gonna back off now, and then they're gonna go through B site, see how much information they can get from there. Seb's got some advanced information. He doesn't see anyone yet. Maybe he saw Stella. Maybe he said, you know, there's only one defender here. We're gonna execute on this. Checks fan, no one there. Looking for Stella at the moment. Stella really close short. Gets the kill there, but Georgie doesn't trade it, but Dazzle gets MOTM and Relix gets Stella. And that makes it a 2-on-2. But advantage to the Party Astronauts. Relix gets Pawn alone, and that leaves Robbie with a retake with his scouts. Bomb's been planted though, and this is not looking good at all. Scout is not the most ideal retake weapon at the moment, and can Party Robbie get anything else? Why are we going onto John G at the moment? That's what it is at the moment. It's like on John G. There we go. Party Robbie. Checking where any of the T's are. They can set up a crossfire here. Oh no. Does not check that angle and he gets punished by Relix. Good win by New Identity there. And that was 16-13 to New Identity. But that was unlucky. That was unlucky. That was really, really unlucky. I was like, oh, okay, don't tell me. The only angle he's not going to check is bench. And he doesn't check bench. And I'm just like, oh, no. And Relix just cleans him up with a quick headshot. Just